Today we are going to add the two rational expressions. Equations, you would have an equal sign. So this is an expression and this is an expression. Let's add them together. First we're going to factor. We'll see what can we factor out. Notice we have a 2x minus 4. A 2 is common in both terms. So 2 times x would give us 2x. 2 times negative 2 would give us our minus 4. Let's break this down. We have a 3x times x would give us our 3x squared. 2 times 5 would give us negative 10. Because this is negative, 1's going to be positive. But the question is which one and where. So at this point we're just going to try it out and see how it works. Let's see. 3 times negative 2 would give us a negative 6x. 5 times x would give us a positive 5x, which adds up to negative x. I want a positive x, which means I need to switch my signs. Let's check. 3x times 2 would be 6x. Negative 5 times x would be negative 5x. It adds up to 1x, positive. Yes, it's a match. Let's double check. 3x times x, 3x squared. 3x times 2 is 6x. X times negative 5 is negative 5x. Combos 2, positive 1x. Negative 5 times 2, negative 10. If this problem works nicely, I will probably see one of these factors in the denominator for my other fraction. So let's just see if possibly we have a 3x minus 5. I'm just guessing here. I don't know if it works out. I'm going to try it and see how it works. So 3x times x would give me my 3x squared. Positive 5. I could have a positive 5 if I multiplied a negative times a negative. And I've already put a 5 here, so let's try negative 1 and see how that works out for us. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3x. 5 times x is negative 5x. So it turns out using this to see if maybe it would be a good guess worked out. All right. In order to have a common denominator, we need one of everything. I need a 3x minus 5 to make this fraction happy. I also need an x plus 2 to make this fraction happy. Our next fraction. To make this fraction happy, I need a 3x minus 5 and an x minus 1. But I also have to have everything in common with the other fraction, so I will also need an x plus 2. This fraction will also need an x minus 1 in order to make this fraction happy and have every factor in common. All right, you can't just invent and multiply x minus 1. What you can do is multiply anything you want by 1. So x minus 1 divided by x minus 1 is 1. That's why I'm allowed to multiply x minus 1 over x minus 1. Let's just bring this 2x minus 2 back down. Let's bring our 9 back down and then write our x plus 2 because we're going to be multiplying that 9 times our x plus 2. Now it turns out we're going to multiply our 2 times x and our 2 times negative 4, so this didn't actually save us any work in this case. It might have, so we wanted to see how it would work out first. and it didn't actually reduce anything down. So let's multiply this back out. So we'd have 2x minus 4. Notice that's exactly what I started off with. I tried it, it didn't save me any work, I multiplied it back out, so now I can multiply 2x squared minus 2x minus 4x plus 4 all over 3x minus 5 times x plus 2 times x minus 1. Combine our like terms. We lost 2 x's, we lost 4 x's, we lost a total of 6 x's. Let's add that to 9x plus 18. All right, we're running out of room. Let's come to the side and start adding like terms. I don't have any more x squared, so I'm going to write that 2x squared minus 6x plus 9x would give you a plus 3x, plus 4 plus 18 would give you a plus 22, all over 3x minus 5, x plus 2, x minus 1. Let's do some quick factoring to see if we can multiply to 22 and combine to 3x. Two x times x is 2x squared. I could have 11 and 2, which would give me 22 plus 2 is 24. Nope, that doesn't work. Let's try it the other way. With 2 and 11, 4x and 11x is 15x. Nope, doesn't work. Notice if we tried 22 and 1, we still wouldn't get 3x. Or if we tried 1 and 22 and 1 gives you 24. 1 and 22 would give you 45. So all of that work, we found out that we cannot factor the numerator down anymore, and so we're going to leave our final answer as 2x squared plus 3x plus 22 all over the quantity 3x minus 5 times x plus 2 times x minus 1. It's a great day to be a wolf at Ranch View High School.